Aloha, my keto friends. Whether you are just starting or you've been doing keto for a while, maybe you haven't seen the success that you want. When I work with clients, one of the first things that I ask them, what are your goals? Because depending on what your goals are, what I'm going to recommend is going to be quite different. But I will say that 99% of people that I do phone consults with, which I am still doing phone consults while I'm here in Paradise. 99% of people are doing keto for weight loss. I will say that 99% of people, once I ask them what they're doing, are not going to have success and haven't seen the success that they want. And so I am really helpful at modifying things. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've done all the mistakes and I don't want you to do the mistakes. So here are some of my top keto tips for weight loss. Number one is, if you follow the meal plans, don't add anything to them. I just had someone contact me on Instagram who I've been working with, and she's following my meal plans in my easy dairy-free ketogenic cookbook, which have fantastic results if you follow the meal plans. The biggest mistake is people add cauliflower rice, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, maybe a half of an avocado. You're not going to have the success that you want if you add things that are not in the book. They're not in the book for a reason, especially if you're adding an avocado, half of an avocado. You cannot subtract fiber from total carbohydrates. You want to count those fibrous carbohydrates. They do matter. I'm looking around because there are whales around me. Also adding my bread that uses psyllium, or breads that use almond flour, or you're snacking on nuts or seeds, adding seeds to your salad, whatever it is, those aren't on the meal plans for a reason. I really want you to be successful. So I have, ebooks out there, the Protein Sparing Modified Fast book. People have great results if they follow the meal plans. The problem is people are adding vegetables to the Protein Sparing Modified Fast book. There's no vegetables in that book for a reason. Or they add cauliflower rice to my bourbon chicken. If you do add keto rice, do my keto rice that's 0 carbohydrates. It's not a vegetable for that. But I do want you to be successful. The 30-day ketogenic cleanse has great success. If you're still hungry with those meal plans, add some more of that meal. And I will say, if you get proper sleep and do some of the supplements that I recommend, hunger is much more tame. If I have a bad night of sleep, my hunger is in overdrive. Don't add more vegetables. Maybe add a bit more protein, and that protein will not turn into sugar. I promise you that. But those are some of the tips. I really want people to be successful, and that's why, Craig and I have things out there that are only like $15. You can have lots of success for $15. You don't need to do a consult with me. I'd be honored to help, and I really encourage you that way, but if you only have $15, the Protein Sparing Modified Fast book is going to have some fast results for you. And what's great about that is you don't have to make a ton of meals. You just follow those and you'll have awesome success. But if there's something that you want me to cover on one of these YouTube videos, throw a comment below and I'll do it. I'll talk about whatever you want. But, for weight loss, steer clear of the dairy and the nuts. And I'm talking about nut flours, eating just nuts, adding seeds to your salad. Always stay away from flaxseed and chia seeds. Those are not health foods. You're strongly mistaken if they're not. Someone contacted me that I'm following your meal plans, but I'm a vegan. I was like, you're not following the meal plans if you're a vegan because you're not signaling mTOR. And mTOR is how you build those strong muscles. And you want to do that. You want to keep your muscles strong. And you need to have animal protein. And the nutrients are found in beef, organ meats, those types of things. Let me tell you my tip. If you don't like liver, I don't. Okay, my mom, she'll come over and be like, oh my gosh, grass-fed liver, can I have some? And I'm like, absolutely, take it. But it is good to add it in, 2-3 times a week. What I do is I tell Craig to grind it up. Get a meat grinder attachment for your, what are those called? KitchenAid stand mixer. And he'll grind it up, and then I'll add it to things like my chili or something that's kind of spicy that has ground beef. And you could do like meatballs, meatloaf, that type of stuff. But if you add a little bit of ground liver to that, not only are you getting an amazing health benefit, you're getting all of these nutrients. You don't even notice that it's there. It's a great way to hide really healthy things like that. And then you don't have to spend money on, these supplements. Never waste money on fish oil supplements. They oxidize. You only can absorb about 80 milligrams of fish oil in your body at a time. And if you're doing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 milligrams of fish oil a day, it's oxidizing, probably causing more harm than good, and it's very expensive. You know what you do? Buy organic eggs instead, buy fish, get your fish on, that type of stuff. That's a much better way to get your omega-3s in. Gosh, what else? We could talk about supplements. We could talk about anything that you want. Leave a comment below. But biggest tips of the day: don't add in vegetables to my meal plans. No broccoli, Brussels sprouts, that type of stuff. Stick to the meal plans. If you're still hungry, add a little bit of that, a bigger portion of that meal. If you really want fast weight loss success, cut all the butter, cream cheese. And I'm from Wisconsin, so I understand this is blasphemy to talk about. Also, cutting nuts. Nuts and dairy are the biggest two things for constipation. So if you started keto, you're living off of dairy and nuts, and you come to me and say, I'm constipated, help. I'll say, cut the dairy and the nuts, add your salt, and you're probably gonna go number 2. You don't have to add Metamucil. Fiber actually causes more constipation and causes irritation to the intestines, causing diverticulitis, Crohn's, colitis, those types of things. So those are my tips. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday, and watch for whale pictures. Hopefully one of these times one's going to come up right next to me. Have a great day, everybody.